Hey guys, hopefully this video won't be too long. I just wanted to upload this video to show you the beautiful necklace and beautiful urn that's up there in my glass. What do you call it? Cabinet. I'll show you. If it's not in this video, well, I can show you my necklace, but the urn, I'm not quite sure if I can show because I need to turn the phone around. I'm not quite sure if it'll come into picture, but yes, they're my heavenly Hemis, my first son, my baby, my true love, my baby love, Hemi's cremations, and this is the one, the necklace. Some of his cremations is in it. It's get as close as I can. It's of cat eyes with whiskers and nose and a mouth, but the eyes are like they're real diamonds, but it doesn't even matter. I don't care. I just feel like every time I feel it, I feel it's warm. Maybe it's because it's up against my body, but when my dad brought it to me, because it's all because of my dad. It's the reason why I have this necklace. And this beautiful urn I keep looking at. It's a beautiful black cat urn. And I held it when then he put the necklace on me the day I got it, and it was actually last Friday evening I got him. Right before I got this new kitten. Let me not even start on that yet, please. So he put the necklace on me, and of course I was crying like the little baby that I am, but you know, I know people can relate. If you've had at least one pet in your life, then most likely you can relate. So it's by a company called Honor Thy Pets. Okay, and that has like, it looks like a, yeah, it's a cat and dog and a heart. If you know me, I love hearts. And again, that's my dad. That's why my dad chose this, because I love hearts and I love cats. And then you got, says his name, Hemingway. Oh. Now you know my last name, but I don't care. So when they had the urn obviously wrapped in bubble wrap, and I took it out, and my dad was looking at the spot, the exact spot where it's at right now, and I wasn't quite sure if I was going to put it in there or if I was going to put it up here on one of this, like this side of my bureau. But since we got this little kitten, and he stays in my room most of the time for now, I don't want him to, jump up and happen to nick the side, or whatever the correct word is, bump the side of it and it falls. Because if that were to happen, and let me tell you this, if that were to happen, and I see the cremations of what's left of my everything in this world for over 12 years he lived, that I can guarantee you I could not live with. But I know I should have uploaded. I started to upload a video. What was it? Of how it was the day, it was Friday, the day of waiting for my father was waiting for the call from the vet saying, because they were waiting on the shipment to come last Friday. So we both knew it was coming in, we just didn't know what time, and I finally got, they closed I think at like 6:30 or 6, and literally I got his urn and this necklace in this nice bag, not later than 6 o'clock, not later than 5:30, something like that. So, and this is the bag that just cute little bag, that the necklace came in, which is just a box. But look on the back, it says, if you can stick it, that's so cool that even though that probably doesn't mean a lot to some people, to me it means I know I look better like this, right, guys? Like, I'd rather look at Hemingway's name. So that's what it says, Hemingway, even though I can't get it to look. Yeah, so even then, like, just doing that, and then I guess the number obviously is, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I gotta check out their site. It's Honor Thy Pet. I don't know where they come from, if they're even here in Florida. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But if you are, which I pray, there's no one in this world going through the pain that I'm obviously still going through. I cry still every day and night for Hemi. I miss him so very much. And if you really talk to me, you know how much Hemi meant to me, but still means to me. Though he's not here physically other than his cremations. And that's why I thank God that my dad had the availability of money to buy this necklace. I told my dad that say if I were to die anytime soon, well, we're all going to die, but I mean, you know, you have to guarantee me, whether you bury me, cremate me, whatever, that these ashes and maybe those, I don't know. No, I don't know about the urn one, but this one goes with me, whether I'm buried, cremated, whatever. So then I have the certificate of private cremation. Certificate of private cremation. Okay, I'm just going to read it real quick. And let me not cry. This is to certify that Hemingway, a friend and faithful companion to, they put my father's name instead of mine, but that's okay, passed from this life on April 22nd, 2019. It was thereafter privately cremated with dignity and respect by Honor Thy Pet cremation services on April 25th, 2019. From our family to yours, we offer our sincere condolences. It was an honor to serve your family. And even though, I don't know if you can see that, but even though it says my dad's name on this, even though it's just a piece of paper, this tells me that the day that I know I had to make the decision. I had to do it. I can't lay here morally and watch my cat die in front of me. Like, watch my son die in front of me is not morally right. No human would do that to a human. So, because this animal, I don't care what people think about me. Yes, he's a cat, but he was more than just a cat. He was my everything, my best and only friend for over 12 years that he lived. And we got so, like, I can't even come to terms of what words I can use to ever even come close to explaining how not that I felt, but I still feel the way towards Hemingway, aka Hemi. It's so hard. Like, I think about, like, the day that I made the decision, which was April 22nd, which was today is what, May, okay, I'm sorry, May 6th, so, like, it's been over 2 weeks at least, and I know we all grieve differently. Like, I didn't have to read a website, you know, article to know that obviously we're all different, just like animals are all different. There's not going to be an animal out there just like my Hemi is. Him or her will maybe be kind of alike, but that's why they keep telling me, my father, my brother, don't expect in this article, this is big definite not to do. And maybe, I don't know if I did it with this kitten, but and I'll show him to you in a minute. He's just busy smelling everywhere. Try not, if you have that companionship that I and so many millions and billions and gazillions of people in this world have with animals, and it's even my suggestion to anybody out there that's watching this and may be going through the same situation, which I pray no one's not, but try not to, at your best, pick an animal that kind of looks similar to your old companion, I'm not saying your companion's old. I mean, the one that passed away physically here on earth. And that's why I like when it says, I don't like that it says it, but the way they worded it was, when it says, passed from this life. Like, I just didn't think I had to make this decision. I thought Hemi was going to grow old with us. And then I was going to move out, and he's going to come with me. He's going to be the one to protect me. Because like I said, I can't describe. It's more than a friendship. It's more than a relationship. It's more than even, I call it a love ship. It was way more than that. The bond that I had with Hemi was like no other. I have cried over Hemi more than any of the family members I've lost, which I've lost, I think, 5 or 6 of them. And I'm not trying to sound like, oh, like, that's so mean and rude that you don't love. I'm not trying to say I didn't love or care about these people that passed, except for the people, you know, the family members I didn't ever meet. Like, I keep going from one topic to another. I apologize. I just want to finish this topic about Hemi because this was really made to show you the necklace that has, again, some of his cremains. And it's so heavy. Like, it's not so heavy, but it's heavier than I thought it would be. And believe me, it's always here, right here with me. Even though I have these on, I'm thinking about just taking this necklace off and just... But this is one... I didn't know this. You're not really supposed to wear your jewelry in the shower. But I do, but I didn't wear this one today. And I didn't wear... This is... Oh my gosh. He's behind that freaking... Oh! He's behind the TV. Anyways, let me try to stay focused. So, anyways, so I didn't get to finish. I want to say, so that day, the most difficult, hardest day in my over 34 years of living on this earth. And I'm not saying that other pets I had in the past weren't as special, but Hemingway, aka Hemi, did for me. I'm talking about past quote unquote friends, did for me that they ever did. He did for me that they wouldn't know, but I mean, I felt more of a connection and quote unquote friendship and more than that with Hemi than all the friends I could remember way back starting in elementary school when I moved here to Florida. Not talking about out of Florida. Anyways, so yeah, so there's that bag. There's this I always cherish because it was so sweet to put Hemingway, even though I obviously had to make sure it's going to the right. Can you imagine? That's what I said to my father. Can you imagine? I hear these horror stories about, like, you know, when children are put up for adoption, and then the child gets lost in the system. Like, I've heard stories here and there, not very many, but where you get the remains. I don't want to scare anybody by saying this, but I'm just talking about animals. I'm just talking about animals here. That I hope the cremation's in here and in that urn that I will actually get up and show you right now, since this is basically about his cremations. And then I'll upload another video tonight that shows you Lil Man. I couldn't come up with a name. I was going to do Hemi the Second or Hemi Jr. Because even though even though he's not here physically, Hemi could never have been a father in this life. So I wanted to give him a chance to be a father by just naming him after him. But so I wasn't feeling it. I didn't get the vibe that I thought I would get. So this is his beautiful black urn, and right when I held it, I can't believe he's here. Like, I was crying so bad. Like, I've been crying every day. Sorry, this kitten is scaring the crap out of me. He's so beautiful. I finished talking. I know this sounds crazy, but when I first got the urn, well, the necklace, sorry, I laid in bed and just held it like I was like I used to hold Hemi. Hemi used to lay in my lap and lay in my lap underneath the blanket, and yeah. So this is excuse my messy room, but look at like the face. The face is so weird if I look at it long enough, and this maybe has to do with my mental illness. I don't care what people think, because then I won't say it. Feels like his eyes and nose are kind of shaped in the way that Hemi's physical body was, and the top of the ears, like the top of the ears are like rounded. Like when I show you this new kitten, even though he has like somewhat of the same markings as Hemi, you can tell his whole face is different, and then his ears are like spiky at the top. So yeah, here lies Hemingway. I love him so very much. I love you so much, baby love. Mommy misses you so much. I know it's over 16 minutes already, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't care if I get no viewers. I'm making this video for you also, my love. I know I said it so many times. And yes, I'm talking to urn, so if you want to think I'm crazy, that's fine. But you know what? This is all I got left other than the memories. This is what I got left physically of my baby love. I miss him so much, guys. And I thought by getting this kitten, maybe sometimes I think I got this kitten too soon. But I lay here in bed every night and cry and cry and cry, hoping. And then, as you'll notice in my videos, I didn't really, well, maybe I don't know if I did it, but as of recent videos, or if you've seen me live broadcast on that site that kicked me off of, that I get banned from actually, which I won't even waste my time on that. You see me, like, I don't like to look in the camera because I have issues, so I tend to like look around, but don't think I'm like, yes, I may have mental illnesses, but I'm not quote unquote crazy. I do that because I don't like what I see in the camera, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, I just wanted to get that out. So if you kind of notice me looking around, don't think I think like, oh my god, there's spirits and stuff. I mean, I won't even go there, but and it's so weird because I expected it. Like, can you believe my father picked this out? It's incredible. And you know what? I did. My dad was like, when the day that I had to make the worst decision, the most hardest decision in my life, and I had to become unselfish. And for this, I'm truly sorry, Hemi, wherever you're at. I know you're beyond the stars, beyond the universe. Me and my dad in the bed, we all knew the time was coming. I didn't think it was going to be, you know, as soon as it was. This is the teddy bear. I know I keep jumping from topic to topic, but I think I showed pictures on Twitter, but he loved this teddy bear. And I'm not put it on Twitter again, just in case anybody, I don't know. There's this picture I had as a background, and it's his face, how he put his face and neck up against this, up against right here in the heart that says love. And my dad came, that's dirt. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. My dad bought this teddy bear and a balloon that says love you, that he let me give to Hemi for Valentine's Day. And he was, because he was my Valentine, and he's been my Valentine and will always be my Valentine. He'd be way more than that. But I think I should get this what do you call it, framed. But sorry, I keep jumping from topic to topic. Like, you already know, if you've seen many of my boring videos about mental illnesses, but one of them I suffer from is ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. So though I don't sound like I'm hyper, I'm not really that hyper, but my brain is, if that makes any sense to you. Like, literally, as I speak, as I'm trying to get one thought out, like, my mind is going like this. And my hand can't even move as fast as my head. So my brain cells, I don't know. So, and also, if you see me look down, I'm also looking at him and what he's doing. Him, by the way, is again. Did I even finish that thought? Again, I was going to name him Hemi Jr., but it doesn't matter what name I name him. In the end, I've come to tell myself he's still going to be a father in my eyes, though it not be physically here, spiritually. And I won't, go into what I believe in, because I don't think that would be fair to anybody who doesn't believe the same thing. And just because I believe in something and I give you my opinion, it doesn't mean it's the gospel. It doesn't mean it's written in, written in black and white, that my opinion and the faith I have and what higher power I believe in is what I believe, my faith, as well as my dad and my brother, who's helps me, especially, both of them actually have helped me. I know they don't like to hear me cry, and like the day that on April 22nd, 2019, I'll never forget that day. And I know I apologize for jumping it topic to topic, and it's already 21 minutes. I just have so much I want to say about this, because I didn't make a video, and I should have. But when you're in that, and I pray that nobody goes through it, but death is inevitable. We're all gonna die. Some sooner than later, obviously. I had to ask somebody. I had actually asked the nail person, my nail woman. Her name, I won't say her name, but she's full Egyptian. She's a very religious person. I'll tell you that about me. And I was speaking to a young girl, young woman, at a store that I get some prescriptions from. Anyways, my prescriptions filled from some. And she said something that was so right. Like, I agreed right when she said it. I was like, you are so right. That's how I am. That's how I see myself. Though I didn't say it before she said it, that's what I meant. Because I don't go to church, nor do I read the Bible. And the reason I don't read the Bible is because I don't understand what a lot of the words that I read. So if I don't understand what I'm reading, point blank period, I'm not going to understand it. So, and I know people have said there are books and stuff out there for even a 5-year-old that can read and understand the Bible. Well, that's good. I will read that when I feel comfortable. I would do that. But again, it goes along the lines of, I am not a religious person. I am more a spiritual person. That, and again, I still believe in a higher power, which is, in my eyes, is God. I believe in heaven and hell. I believe there are good spirits as well as bad spirits, good souls, guardian angels, all that. I believe all that. I don't know if this goes along with it, but I believe in karma, however you want to say it. What you give is what you get, whether it be negative or positive. You get what you give, or you give what you get. I don't know if that kind of means the same thing. I heard it off Dog the Bounty Hunter. Beth Chapman was like, you get what you give, or you give what you get. No, something like, it was something, I can't remember which one it was. I think it's the first one, but let me just say this, since I mentioned her, I just want to send my prayers to Beth Chapman and her husband, Dog the Bounty Hunter, and all their family, because it's so sad what that poor family's going through. And nobody deserves to go through what she's going through. So I know that has nothing to do with anything I'm saying, but I just wanted to mention that in this video, because, it saddens me when I come on here and, like, one of the first things that are listed on my thing of list of videos to watch is about Beth Chapman's health. And if you don't know who she is, basically, she developed throat cancer, and it's turned into lung cancer as of recently. When I say recently, I say a couple of months, but that's all I basically know. So basically, I don't want to say what comes to mind when I speak of this. I just want to send my prayers out to her and her family, and I hope. She's a brave, strong-ass woman, let me tell you that, from what I watch on TV. And for her to fight the way she seems like she's fighting is incredible. That's why I kind of feel like, I know I don't want to say, like, some people might find this video stupid, or dumb, or, you know, why are you crying over a cat, you know? And then I think about, you guys just don't, not you guys, but most people just don't understand. They can't understand how I felt towards this animal. Yes, it was an animal, but he's probably the only son, as opposed to this one down here, this new one. This is probably what I'm going to have for the rest of my life. Point blank period. I probably would not have any human children in my life. But it is what it is, you know. I think what I do have to be thankful for is that I had almost 12 years. I thought it was over 12 years. My dad says it's like almost 12 years. Same thing of that and brought into my life. It could have never happened, maybe. But for that, I'm truly thankful to God. And look, I will admit this to blue in the face till I even take my last breath here on earth. I was mad at God. I was so mad at him. I was cussing him out. I was like, why you do this? You know how much he's more than an animal. He was my companion, like everybody, but he's more than a companion, more than a friend, more than a family member, more than a loved one. He was more to me than, like I said, a lot of friends I've had in my life. And I think I said this earlier, but I'll repeat it. I have never cried over anybody, whether it be my first two loves to other cats I had in my life. This one is different. Hemi is different. In ways that were so positive and so, like, he helped me just I won't say really, I won't come out with it, but basically you could probably get the gist of it. He stopped me from doing more stupid crap in my life. It's basically how I look at it. And people are probably gonna, if they watch this video, because it's at 27 minutes already, but that's fine. If people don't want to come to understand or try to understand where I'm coming from, that's fine. You can call me the crazy cat lady, because if I live that long, I can guarantee you I'll be the cat lady. Well, now I won't have that many cats, because if I can provide some home to an animal, I will. But there comes a line where you have to draw. Where I know I'm so madly in love with cats, and I'm thankful for this one. He's eating right now. Again, I named them at first I was going to call him Hemi, second Hemi Jr. Then it was Beauty. I kept saying Baby Love Beauty. And right when, I believe it was the day of that Hemi took his last breath here on earth, I said something about Baby Love. And ever since I said Baby Love, like I'll say it in my videos or I type it or whatever, but then I say Baby Love Beauty. And I thought that kind of went well, like Baby Love, who, right here, Baby Love, right here. Actually, it's more here, actually, than in the urn. Baby Love Beauty. Beauty being him. But my dad and my brother were like, And then I was going to say Beauty Hemingway, a.k.a. Hemi, our last name, which you've probably seen it, but whatever. But then my dad's like, no. And then I think it was last night or whatever. Other night, I can't remember. But, because today's only Monday night. So we got him. Let me go into that in another video, so I don't bore you to death if I haven't already. So yes, this was to show you that I have Hemi, though he's not here physically, which is so hard to even come to grasp that I'm not crying right now. I'm gonna forever love this and cherish you till I take my last breath. That way, though, maybe, you know what would be weird if God lets me, if I go to heaven, God lets me into those pearly white gates. I told Hemi, I told him this like half hour before I made the hardest decision I had to make in my 34 years of living. I said, he looked at me in the eye, and in the eyes, and my eyes are really dark, so that's how dark his eyes were at his last day, and all I saw was a dead cat and dying cat in front of my eyes. I got it. Whether you want to, I call it vibes. whether it be my subconscious or the Holy Spirit or whomever. All he had to do was give me the look he gave me. He gave it to me more than once, but I knew. You just know, as a animal owner, as well as companion, friend, love, son, daughter, whatever. You just know. And unfortunately, I knew. And it was selfish of me to have kept him alive that long. For that, like I said earlier, I would never ever forgive myself for keeping him that long. I didn't know how much he was suffering, because obviously, I don't know about dogs, but I learned that with cats, they don't show pain unless it's so extreme. They start meowing, but it's not like a meow like, oh, give me a treat, meow, I'm hungry, meow, I'm thirsty. This was a meow, like it wasn't even, if it were played on a tape recorder and it was given to me and they're like, okay, tell me what kind of animal this is coming from. No way. A cat would never be on my list. And that's why my dad, he did this Hemi. He made that noise towards my dad. And that day was not very first time he went to the vet, but the first time that he went to the vet and got diagnosed with renal failure, kidney disease. I'm trying to get to the end. It's already past 30 minutes. You know what? I'll still upload this, even if no one watches it. But so yeah, he heard that, and that's what brought him to taking him to the vet. I want to say the very first time. It wasn't the very first time. I'm saying the first time, right before. I don't know if he was diagnosed today, because I love my father. Of course, I love my father beyond the moon and stars and back 10 million, billion, gazillion times. But he sometimes wants to try to protect my feelings. So he'll kind of like not tell me the whole truth, but go about in a way that a lot of people do things. And look, I don't hate him for that, or dislike him for that. He was just protecting. He did what he knew best, and that I will forever be thankful, because he fought with me, though I couldn't afford it. My thank God gave my dad the ability to afford these vet bills. Not saying that he didn't love Hemi, but that was his wish, saying, look. And you just gotta know that when I walk downstairs and I see Hemi laying in his lap, I could see how happy he is. Though sometimes you have to see things through the eyes of the person or the eyes of an animal. That's what I do. I saw his eyes. I looked in Hemi's eyes, and they just loved the affection they were giving each other. And that's why I cry a lot too, because then I think, here's another cat. But this is the one cat my father chose, Hemi. My father chose Hemingway, and my brother chose Patches. They were adopted in the same area, vicinity as one another, but they weren't born from the same litter. They are about the same age. That, though, cat hates me, and I won't even start with that. Yeah, she doesn't like me, and it never was like that. Like, back when, in the apartment we were living in, when I was working a full-time job, I think it was considered full-time, I'm not quite sure, but I was working a job. So I was not in a good mood that night. I was not feeling good. I was exhausted. And the last thing I would ever thought was to walk through those doors to see two little heads pop up from behind the couch. And that's one memory I'm never going to forget. There are actually, when I can upload this next video, it's going to be all mainly on this new kitten right here. That's literally, let me see so you can see if you can see him without my messy room. Okay, so from the back you'd be like, oh my god, that just like look like Hemi. If you really are into my watching these boring videos, I know, I'm sorry, but when I speak about Hemi, I can go on, and I will never get tired. But I just so there's a glimpse of him. But see, I can't finish a thought. It's so hard for me. This is so hard to finish a thought. Finish one thought, Jen, go to the next. But that's not how my brain works. When I'm trying to finish this thought, I'm already on thought 20. Like, I can't even, I went to my doctor's today for a monthly visit, and when he tells me something about a medication or what I may be going through physically with my health and stuff, which is declining, just to let you know, but he tells me the answer. I'll be like, okay, now go on the next thought. And by the time he's done with responding to the question or whatever answer it is that he says, even before he finishes his sentence, I'm on to the next one. So by the time we hit the car, I'm like, Dad, I don't remember half the stuff he said. That's why I allow my father to be in my doctor's appointments, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't remember a lot of the things. I wouldn't remember that much, basically. And I've been seeing this doctor for over 9 years, so he's my family doctor. Anyways, there's so much more I want to say, but I'll save it for the next video, because oh my god, I'm like less than 5 minutes away from 40 minutes. Wow. Well, if you've made it this far and you made it to the end, congratulations. I'd give you a prize, seriously, because I know how boring my videos are. But yeah, so I guess I'll end it now, and then I'll upload the video. Upload another video too, because I'll be up late tonight. So, and that's the one. I'll end it. I promise after this thought. That's the one thing I do miss about going on the site that I was banned from. That you'll know if you just read it. Oh no, that's on Twitter. You'll find out. And I believe there's a lot of things I believe is wise to my account was banned from this. It's a live broadcasting site, so I'd be more pissed off if it was like this site or Twitter. So yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll end it. I'm just talking too much. I'm lonely. I have no one to talk to, so this camera, it's the only one I have to talk to. So if you made it this far, congratulations. Thank you so much. I just have so much to say, but that's okay. I want to say see you later from Hemi. Yes, sweet, beautiful eyes. And then, see you later. And I didn't finish this thought. The reason, excuse me for my messy ass room. The reason I chose to get an urn with his ashes. I knew I wanted the necklace. Not saying the urn doesn't mean as much, but I got the urn for my father and my brother to look at when they want to look at it, but my brother didn't want it in his room. My dad's room wasn't even an option. We have two, like the glass, the glass that came out there on top. He has two big ones downstairs in the living room, and it has all these Asian figurines. I don't know what you call them, souvenirs. I don't know, but back when he was in Korea and all that. Anyways, because he's ex Air Force. Anyways, so I wanted to keep it down there, and so they can, at least when they leave the house, they can look at it, or if they want a glimpse at it, they can. It doesn't have to be stuck up here in my room. But he's like, my dad's like, you do what you want to do. If you don't feel that you feel like it's gonna make you feel worse, then put it down here. But if not, neither one of them minded being in my room, though that's the reason why I got the urn. But it's not the only reason. I wanted not just a little bit of ashes and cremations in this necklace. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep yeah, I just want to quickly show you what came in this envelope that came with the death certificate, and then I'll end it. I promise. Because I know I'm annoying. But this is what happens when you don't have any friends. So, it smells so good, but I believe it says rosemary for remembrance. Obviously, I could kind of put a couple of them in there. I don't see why not. But I think this is for, like, if people choose to bury their companions' ashes. It says, throughout history, the fragrant herb rosemary has always held a place of great esteem as the symbol of remembrance. Springs were laid at the grave of loved ones as a token of loyalty and commemorate, I can say it, commemoration. What better promise could be given to those we hold close than the vow that they would never be forgotten. Goodness gracious, I apologize. I'm wearing my contacts and I can't see very well. So that's what it says on the back. On the top it says, contents may be scattered at the gravesite or any place of shared remembrance. The act of scattering some and keeping the rest symbolically recognizes love that will live for, goodness gracious, love that will forever live. Some to keep and some to give. Though I would never part with my Hemi's cremations. And plus the house I live in, whoever owns the, they call it the homeowners association. We're not allowed in this where I live to bury animals here, so that wasn't even an option. You know what I did think of, and then I promised on days because that's 42 minutes. I never thought they didn't give an option, but I never thought of it until just the other day. What happened if you didn't want to cremate your animal or bury your animal, a companion? I thought I'd like taxidermy, but then my dad was like, no, for one that's out of his money, you know. He can't afford adding that to all the bills and stuff he already pays. But, you know, I thought maybe if that were an option, maybe we could have thought about that. But then could I feel comfortable laying here in bed and then, you know, look over and Hemi's sitting right there? That's going to I think that's spooked me too much. And I don't think, they didn't even, not that I know of, they didn't even give him that option. But anyways, so anyways, just in case you are interested, well, talking about if you just live in Florida. So it says private cremations and cemetery burials. Honor thy pet. And this is a magnet that we got. But again, I said I don't know where they're stationed. I wouldn't say stationed. Where they're at, but obviously they're all Florida. I think it's Tampa, St. Petersburg. Not quite sure which one that one is. And I think that's Lakeland. So obviously they're in Florida. It's basically what after all that I had to get out. But again, I'm gonna get this. Come on, Jen. Think. I'm gonna get this put in a you know what I mean. I apologize. I can't. I just want to let you guys go because it's been almost, oh my god, 44 minutes. Okay, well, just know that this video was not made for myself. This video was made more for a Hemi, and hopefully everything I said about Hemi, he can still hear me. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you how I think I saw him, but that's for the next video. Alright, anyways, that's the end. I'm done for now. So I see you again later on this early, because it's 9 minutes to midnight. I'll be up probably all night. Anyways, I'm done. I'll shut up now. Still got to debate if I'm going to upload this. Alright, I'm done. Finally done. Okay. Kisses to all of you. Thank you for watching, even if you only watched a minute. Me and Mr. Little Man. He's Little Man. And then he got Big Man. And guess who's Big Man? And no, it wasn't because he's a big cat. Alright, I'm out. If I don't upload the video tonight, I'll do it. I'll do it sometime soon. I just got more to talk about. I'll get to that. Anyways, take care. Take care. Be very safe, and God bless you and your families and your friends and loved ones. And of course, your companions too, of course. More kisses. Take care. And yes, that's it. Thank you for watching. Good night.